You guys canceled it, huh? Big turkey dinner? I do. I miss you guys when I don't get a chance to see y'all. Come on.
Josh, did you all install anything? I'm not asking for details, but did you change anything up in terms of being able to handle the noise this weekend, or is it just simply better execution?
Better execution. Everybody, being ready and prepared for it in a better way. So, we've done the ordinary things and believe we'll handle it in a better way.
East and West.
What do you see from South Carolina with their run game on offense?
Did Bill move you to the back? Got assigned seating now, or what? What's the deal? What was the question?
South Carolina's run game.
And their run game? Yeah, it's pivotal to who they are, right, and playing ahead of the chains. The multiple formations, some of the motion game, you got to do a great job communication, all three levels. Gap integrity is going to be pivotal in this. Running back strong, physical, explosive, made big plays. We got to do a great job of handling him. You got to tackle extremely well in this one.
Josh, do you have a status update on Cedric Tillman and Omari Thomas?
No, I mean those guys have been with us all week, so we'll find out on game day or really tomorrow. Have a better idea, but some of it's game day, obviously.
Josh, the last couple of games allowed 10 sacks. Is that a concern as far as pass protection?
Yeah, that's a number you don't want. Yeah, for sure. It's us doing a little bit better job. I said it earlier in the week. It's everybody that's a part of it. 5 guys up front. It's running backs, tight ends. It's quarterback getting things out on time, being right with your reads. It's wide receivers winning and being where you're supposed to be too. So anticipate us playing good football this Saturday.
Back to West.
Josh, when a team does as many different things as South Carolina's done on special teams the past couple of years, how much – I know it's always an emphasis during every week, but how much more of an emphasis does it become in terms of, hey, here's a billion different things that you got to be on the lookout for?
Well, it's an emphasis every week, right? I think special teams is unique in that you're out there for one play. You don't get a second set of downs to go get it right. You got to handle the opportunity. It's like playing defense, though, right? There's alignment assignments, and you got rules to be able to handle different formations, whatever it might be when you're on a defensive return type unit, if that makes sense. And so your kids got to be dialed into all those things and be able to adjust. And then you got to go play with integrity on that play. And, a year ago, we were in a safe position. We just didn't execute and handle it the right way. But you got to expect the unexpected with these guys for sure.
Coach, talk about the importance, if you will, of getting off to a quick start Saturday night.
Would love to, yeah, and that's something we talk about and want to do in every football game. All offseason we talk about starting fast, finishing strong. But if it doesn't, I think it's important that your kids settle back into the ball game and understand that's okay, man. It's a 60-minute game, and no matter how it starts, what it looks like in the middle, you got to continue to put on more steam. It's one of the maxims, one of the things that we talk about all the time. We'd love to, but let's go play football for 60.
Josh, if you've beaten the team soundly the year before, is there any concern about making sure your team's prepared to play them again the next year?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
If you've beaten the team soundly the year before, is there any concern about your team being prepared, not overlooking them the next year?
Man, one play doesn't have anything to do with the next play in the game. Last week doesn't have anything to do with it. One of the things that I think has been good about our players is their ability to reset and continue to compete no matter what's happened. Last year has absolutely – it's two different football teams.
Josh, I guess last week when Cedric wasn't able to play or didn't play, Ramel Keaton stepped up again, had a couple of big catches. Just how much, with his production this season, is this something that you knew if you needed from him, you could get it from him?
Believed he had an opportunity to go play in a really high level. You don't know until they go do it, right? His growth off season, just who he was, how he competed, what he did on the practice field, consistency and habits, lended itself to us believing that he would perform at a really high level if or when the opportunity came. And we don't change anything. You can tell Hendon's got great trust in him, and he's performed really well every opportunity that he's gotten.
So y'all wearing the orange helmets in this one. As a coach, do you all kind of enjoy the change too? I mean, I know the kids get excited for it, but I mean, is that something that you pay any attention to at all?
Yeah, I get excited for the kids when they're excited about it, and our classic uniforms are as good as there is, and love them. But I think, our players and recruits, but our players love being able to put a twist on things, and this week, the orange helmets, they wore them a week ago just trying to break them in. When they saw that, there was some excitement from them, and I think it's, awesome. These were worn a long time ago, but it's still part of our tradition, being able to celebrate that. When players get a chance to be a part of picking things out, our leadership council was a part of, picking these out last spring, and so a lot of excitement from them.
Josh, I think Tyler Barron had a career high for tackles for loss last week. Just talk about his play and how important it is for him to continue to play at that level.
Yeah, his best football is still a long ways out in front of him, which is a real compliment to him. High expectations from myself and our staff about what he can continue to become. His versatility, you saw movement inside at times too. He's done that on third downs, but some normal downs as well. Played with great technique, fundamentals, was disruptive, made tackles, was able to get off of blocks all day long. Need him to continue to escalate and elevate his play.
Thank you.
All right, guys. See you in Columbia.